In 2004, Yogi Bhajan died, and a firestorm of accusations rose in the silence he left behind. Suddenly, the tradition that shaped my life was held in a new light, not the glow of reverence, but the fires of truth. Quundalini Yoga was the way I learned to breathe again, the way I learned to live inside my body without fear. It was my studio, my students, my service to the world. I could have walked away, but I knew my life had been directed to this practice for a reason. So I went searching, not for purpose, for truth. I looked to my students, the people who had entrusted me with their own healing. What I found in them was a library of living wisdom, historians and skeptics, scientists and poets, survivors and seekers, people who had spent their lives studying the body, the breath, trauma, energy, and consciousness. Together, we began to pull the thread, back through the history and temples, the hidden arts and suppression, the places where women's voices were removed from time. This is where we found her. This is where we found Kundalini. And the deeper we went, the clearer it became. Something had been missing for a very long time. What returned to me through this journey wasn't a teaching, but a remembering. Because this wasn't only about history of the outer world, it was about the union of our inner world. I started to see a mirror, and in that reflection, I understood that spirituality and science have always been describing the same observation from different perspectives. In the quantum field, nothing is separate. Everything influences everything. Reality is relationship. Energy is information. Consciousness is not outside the body, but it's braided through it. And suddenly, my investigation wasn't dismantling yoga, it was restoring it. Out of that restoration, a renaissance of this ancient modality began to form, not as a rejection of what came before, but a return to what was always meant to be whole, ancient feminine wisdom, Kundalini herself, and the quantum understanding of sacred union. This film is not about the collapse of a tradition, it's about the courage to walk into the fire, so what is true can survive, what is suppressed can rise, and what is divided can return to union, in us and through us. I didn't go searching to start something new. I went searching for Kundalini, to remember her wisdom. And what I found was a bridge from victim to victory.
I really love how you share the essential oils with the Jai community. It's been a really beautiful contribution to our classes. Can you tell me more about your thoughts on the synergy between the plant essences and this practice?
I do feel it is a synergy between the plant medicine and the practice of Kundalini, whether we're focusing on pranayama or we're focusing on a kriya or a mantra. My sense is that because we are multidimensional beings, the plant medicines themselves are also multidimensional, and they've had a physical life, which they have given up to be in service to us as essences. So it's really the spirit of the plant within the bottles. They can elevate our consciousness to levels, I think, that are far greater than we can tap into simply by doing breath work and asana. And I think it happens instantaneously for a lot of people. And when that happens, you're in a state of pure presence. And a lot of people refer to this as still point. There's a sense of remembering who we truly are. And when that happens, everything else dissolves around you, even the physical body. And then you start tapping into these other parts of your sensory system, and then the higher dimensions of who we are, each as individuals and as a unified field. And now I feel as if Kundalini is something I need in my life to stay steady, to stay firm, to stay with greater clarity in my life. And so I'm very grateful. Thank you.